TNA Lockdown is tonight, just a couple hours away from when I'm recording this, because I have been absolutely horrible at trying to record this. Every match takes place inside a steel cage. Before we drop our predictions, we have to talk about the past couple weeks. Moose and Cedric both being laid out backstage. Is it the Righteous making a power play? Leon Slater taking out Cedric early? An internal system takeover? Let's see. What is your suspect right in the comments? Because right now, I'm locking in for the full match predictions, but personally, I'm playing a bit towards probably something to do with the system. So we don't have a graphic for this one, but on the pre-show, we do have the Righteous taking on BDE and Rich Swann. Vincent and Dutch have been stalking BDE for weeks, so I don't know. I feel like Swann and BDE get a feel-good win here, but expect a creepy statement from the Righteous after the match, personally, is what I see happening. Secondly, we got Elijah and AJ Francis yet again with this grudge match inside a cage. And personally, I feel like Elijah has way too much momentum here to not take the win. So I expect him to get a statement victory over AJ. But at the end of the day, AJ Francis is one of the best big men in the business. And he is money. So this could go his way too, because he deserves it. Then Moose versus Frankie Kazarian. Escape the cage match. This should be really good. Obviously, Moose is going to be probably entering the cage a little bit banged up. Frankie's always dangerous. So I'm predicting Frankie escapes, stealing a controversial win. And Moose, it's going to be due to his injury one way or another. We'll find out, but I think that's the way this goes. Now, my first set of conversations about titles. This first one, of course, TNA International Championship rematch, Mustafa Ali versus Jason Hotch. Personally, Order 4 is fracturing, and we've seen that a lot on this week's episode, especially with Mustafa trying to get John Skyler to fight Hotch on Impact. So, personally, I think Hotch retains tonight. And it might be due to a little something with John Skyler or something along those lines helping out. We'll see, but I would love to see this to be the final breakdown of Order 4 going into next week's show. What do you think? We do have this absolute fire starter of a match that has probably the biggest implication. If Cedric wins, then Leon's title reign never existed. So, at the end of the day, Slater losing is not going to happen. Why would we have anything like that when, of course, Cedric just got attacked? Slater has to capitalize on that. This is, I believe, a last man standing match as well. So, there's gotta be Leon taking the title home. I'd like to think maybe we get a new signing here coming out to attack Slater at the end, though. Maybe the guy that attacked Cedric and Moose. Also, on that note, though, how cool would it be if it was Alistair or one of these WWE recent drop-offs from the roster? Knockouts World Championship, which I was excited when Zaya won this title. So, to see her defend it against Elena, I feel like this is going to be a great match. It could go either way, but Zaya's reign has been solid. I think she retains here after a hard-fought match, gives Elena a good showing, and hopefully we get to run this back in a couple months with Elena actually taking the belt. All right, maybe even just getting the TV Knockouts title first, one way or the other. What do you think? You think Elena actually takes the belt? Lockdown staple. Lethal Lockdown. The system, which is going to be Myers, Bear, Eddie, and Lish, versus Fabian, Casey Navarro, Ricky Sosa, and Jada Stone. This is going to be an awesome match. How can you go wrong? 8 people in a cage. What? I mean, truthfully though, let's point it out. Myers got the dirty win, got advantage on on Impact this week. So even with that, I think Aichner and that team ends up pulling through against the advantage with the following of the crowd in Chicago, and we get a face win here. I think it just makes sense and giving the system a nice little setback, especially if Cedric loses the belts here too. Get some turmoil going in the system a bit about needing gold again. Maybe a breakup. We'll see though. So this is a great question. I don't know here. I haven't seen anything personally. I seen that Rosemary was injured. Is this match still happening? It really begs the question. Is DemonxBunny going to defend the belts? Is it just going to be Allie against the Elegance brand? What is going to happen here? Do we get some sort of come in to predict for Rosemary? It's hard to say. I haven't seen anything about the match being canceled or anything, so I'm sure we'll find out within the next couple hours. Let's see. Finally, we do have our main event, the TNA World Tag Team Championship, Hardys versus the Nemeths. Personally, the Hardys stood tall on the go-home Impact after landing a Swanton bomb on AJ Francis, but wrestling logic says if you stand tall there, normally you pay for it at the pay-per-view. But at the same time, the Hardys could pull through. I really foresee Nick and Ryan walking out with the belts and new tag team champions, but it could go either way. Let's be honest. But those are my predictions for TNA Lockdown. Who do you think walks out with gold? Who was the mysterious attacker? Drop your card picks down below, smash the like button, and of course, I'll see you for a post-show breakdown.